Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So the title wasn't lying, this is my final account review video. But that's because this weekend I'm most likely gonna start with live streams of actual account reviews. And I'm probably gonna do that in the whole summer except when I'm on vacation. I don't think I'm gonna take my mic with me to the place I'm gonna visit. But basically the one thing I wanted to say is that I apologize to RipDeku because it's been a couple of months and I delayed his account review because his account already got reviewed, obviously. But yeah, I think he deserved to get the final one. I may still continue with the account reviews later, but this is most likely my final one for the upcoming months, but it could also be my final one forever. I'm hoping it's not because, well, sometimes it's just nice to sit down, make an account review video, not have to worry about all the things that come with the live stream. And also I wanted to do this today because he actually re-rolled one of his cards. He just hit 200 beers, so congrats to him on that. His account is growing rapidly. And I just wanted to take my time to review it. And because he got 22 beers today, I decided to start with his cards. So he has 23% attack speed, 38 crit rate, 37 pierce, no, not pierce, 37 pierce will be crazy, but 37 crit damage. That's so far so good. Maybe raise your attack speed a little bit. It's honestly fine. Your attack stats are a bit low, but I mean you are going for pierce, I think. So it's basically at least 70% on each, which you know what? That's actually not bad. 70% all attack is not bad. It's also not 70, but it's like 7. Wait, no. It's 84% energy attack. Okay, I take that back. Ignore defense is 16.5, that's a bit low, but it's not like tragic. 3% ignore dodge, 0 concentration, that's acceptable. Not acceptable, that's the way it's supposed to be. 22 pierce, huge congrats on that. 12% dodge is not that great, but it's also not terrible. 38% all basic defenses, that's pretty good for PvP. 28% max HP, that's good for Hulk and for PvP. Defenses don't really matter. Generally, I would probably go for all defense instead, but it's not bad. Holy shit, your cold resist is insane, but it could be way worse. Movement speed, you might be a little slow, but that doesn't matter at all. Cooldown is basically perfect. Crowd control time is very high, but that's maybe not a bad thing. You have 2 procs. You do not have the Luna Snow proc, or the Black Widow proc, or the Crescent proc, so you have these 2. Okay, so I would definitely go for the Luna proc, and maybe this one too. I don't know what this one does, you're gonna have to look at that yourself. So yeah, so far so good. Your cards are really, really good, and now we're gonna move on to your swords. So you have 4 green, you have 4 yellow, 4 purple, 4 orange, 5 blue, and 4 red. Basically, if it's above 4, it's all good. Also, I'm sorry, but my voice is still like kind of struggling to just speak. You have some bonus concentration, you have some bonus cooldown. It doesn't really matter that much. You have like 30% all attack. So it's honestly good. I would recommend you to try with your sword, because even getting like a 5 yellow is already like a 2% difference. So honestly, I would recommend you to lay more on this, try to get 5 of each, maybe 6 on one. And if that happens, then let me know, maybe we can come back to your account another time. Then move on to your characters. You have Null with no energy attack. But what I have noticed is that it's this. and this. So I would recommend not putting either of these onto your null. I mean, your sentry has an authority. So maybe you're low on PvP CDPs. Yeah, that's probably the case. So if you get your first greed or conquest, I would recommend putting it on null. And then sentry, then maybe, well, it's honestly one of these two. I would recommend Carnage because you already have an authority on server. And I believe server also works with a refinement, but there was a whole argument on it on the Discord, so if you want to join in and hear about which one of those is better, just pay some attention in the Discord and eventually you'll pick a side. Then you have 3 Holdings Blessings, 4 Holdings Blessings. Okay, 4 Holdings Blessings, not bad, that's pretty good. Also, I'm gonna have to check out the elite gears on your characters too. What you could also do is your type enhancement. It doesn't really matter that much, but it can give you the edge when you're fighting against a character that isn't a universal type. Uniform rank, immediately noticed. ISO 8 needs fixing. Giving him some more Odin's Blessings would also help. His artifact could help, but it's not a necessity. It is generally also a pretty good artifact. And I'm not sure how well an authority works on Sentry. I haven't really checked out any videos on that, but if it works well, you can keep it. I would honestly go for Greed or Conquest on Null first. Then we move on to your PvE tier 4s. We have Scarlet Witch with the Rage first. No artifact, that's okay. You have full ISO, that's good. Well, maybe you could reroll this unless you need crit damage. But with like 38%, yeah, 37%, it might need some changing around. But honestly, you can keep it, unless it really bothers you or you really want to go for the most score. Fix ISO 8. Type enhancement doesn't really matter, there's generally not that many combat types, unless you're into the Verbos Legend Black Dwarf, I think he's combat type. That's really high-end content. Unless you're really into stage climbing that specific boss, it does not really matter that much. Also, I see that you have his elite gear. I think he's the only one of your tier 4s with that. Why did you pick Human Torch? Why? The Human Touch. You picked Human Torch over Ghost Rider. And over Thor. And these two, but they're a bit more expensive. Anyways, I would lay more on Strange, because we don't know how meta Human Torch will be in the future. Maybe this is a good investment on your part, but maybe it's just wasting your resources. Either way, we'll find out soon. Then we have Hulk. I mean, first of all, fix this one, because this one gives him HP, and he can actually use that. You could also fix this one, because it gives him HP. Also fix this one to an attack one. I believe it's Power Friendly Hulk that gives him max HP with the attack stat. Also give him... Okay, so just to reroll this, do not replace this unless you have a mini rage with the max HP. Or if you can play him as a proc friendly character, this can work. Alright, so some children are screaming outside. I don't know if you guys can hear. I hope not. But yeah, your Hulk seems fine. You can fix the ISO 8 and change the ISO 8. But you have 2 here, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 here. So that's basically perfect on Hulk. Mighty Rage on Venom. If you really have many obelisks, you can reroll this to 200. It's possible, but it's not really a must. Yeah, I think you got it on the ISO 8. For the gears, I don't see any energy attack either. So yeah, if you want to make your Venom stronger, you could give him artifact and reroll this to 200. But honestly, Venom can probably perform very well already. So we have Human Torch, the Goat, the Human Touch, or whatever the hell you call him. Why did you give him this? Why would you do this? Okay, so at least you do not Okay, yeah. Does your Ghost Rider already have those? No, okay, so oh god, what did you do? What did you do, man? What did you do? Why would you do this? Why invest so much in Human Torch? I don't even have a Mighty Judgment on my Human Torch, I believe. Look at this. Here, Human Torch. I don't even have a Judgment on him. I will put a Judgment on him once the update comes and test him out. I don't have a Judgment anymore. I will get a Judgment and put it on him when when the new update drops and I can try him out. But why would you put a Mighty Judgment on him right now? Why would you do this? Why invest so much into Human Touch? I guess you're really, really, really lonely, but that's a different issue. So anyways, maybe stop investing all of your mats into Human Torch and start spreading them out over your characters. Or at least put some goddamn respect on Ghost Rider and Thor. And yeah, maybe that could help with your account a little. Right. Why would you do this? Oh man, do you have Jean Grey? No, you do not have Jean Grey, I believe. Alright, but still, Ghost Rider would have been so much more of a better pick for this. Anyways, that's your choice. Fixed size weight. No physical attack so far. You do have the 3-star artifact, and you do have this. I believe 40 is the least. Isn't 60 the max on a Mighty Judgment? Mighty Judgment. No, 40 is the max, okay. Alright, that's rolled pretty well then on all 3 of them. Maybe change this to a Rage. I believe that Thor is way better with a Rage. Also the ISO Elite. No, he already has the Rage. Okay. But yeah, you can swap this over to Rage and maybe... No, she kind of needs a Rage too. Alright, fixed size weight. Yep, that's a good choice. Probably the best and only choice for it. Maybe Odin could compete a little. Order. I believe he is Order, yeah. Then we have Mighty Authority on Silver Surfer. Okay, so far so good. Basically, everything is fine on the gears. Isolate could be fixed, you could get his artifact, but that's not really a necessity. And you could rank up his type enhancement. Then for Storm, Rage, and I see you're already trying to tier 4. You did not even bother to test her out at 80 if you like her. But yeah, hey, Storm is a really good choice, really good tier 4. If you can tier 4 her, go ahead. Then with Carnage with the 3-star effect, I won't really bother with this. I don't think you're seriously using him anywhere. You do have 1 Odin's Blessing. 2 Odin's Blessings, actually. Those are 2 Odin's Blessings you're keeping from... Holy shit, I forgot he had Odin's Blessings. Those are 2 Odin's Blessings you're keeping from your Venom or your Null. I don't know why you would do this, but... Maybe if you really enjoy playing as Carnage with a low-level uniform and no CTP. Your choice. Then we have 200 proc on Captain America Sharon. Yeah, 4-star effect, really good. Fix the ISO 8 if you probably don't use her. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Same with Loki. Unless you're really desperate and don't want to use Null and ABL. Maybe, but then why would you not rank his uniform up or take him to level 80? Okay, at least you didn't waste any Odin's Blessings on him. I wouldn't really bother with Loki, to be honest. He's not fun to play, I mean, he does give the most score, but Null is just way more badass and way more fun to play, in my opinion. You have Hela, if you get a Mighty Destruction, best option for her. You can also tier 4 her, because she is a support, a PvP, and a PvE character. Basically... Holy shit. Basically, a hybrid for all the contents you can possibly ask for. She's not that good in PvP, but she can help when you need her to. You're probably not using any of these. You can get his newest uniform to substitute for Crescent, because I don't think you're gonna spend 30 bucks on the game more than once. Okay, I think you only spent once. Also, we aren't even done with the tier 3s and I've been talking for 15 minutes. Let's hurry the hell up. So, CTB of Liberation. Maybe you can swap this over to a PvP build and give it to your Agent Venom or your Colossus. Either one would be way better. And give this man an insight. Unless you have... But she also has the Liberation. Yeah, Mighty Liberation would be a lot better for PvE. But I still recommend PvP builds. Skip him, you can get her uniform. Artifact is fine, you can give him an insight if you have one. I don't think you have a single insight, if I'm honest. No sneaky CTPs here. You do have Bullseye, so you're probably using him. Give him a proc because well, he kinda needs it for ABXL. Or give him the energy that she has. I don't think you're gonna use her in the next few years. Agent Venom, yeah, this is fine, honestly. You can give him a CTP if you want to. Or even an Obelisk would do. Skip, skip. Yeah. Going for the tankiness, I guess. Skip. 6-star artifact. Holy shit, that's good. Congrats on that. Yeah, the honestly best you can do. You could even try for rank 1, but I think rank 1 is like pro in CTP. You could try for like top 1000, I guess. If you want to, but that's like a side quest. CTP of Insight, 3-star artifact. Sadly not a support artifact, but I think his, and you don't have his one obviously. That's just MFF logic for you. Her artifact is also support, you could get her seasonal. Yeah, and I think we're slowly done with this account. This was the final one. I'm most likely not gonna record any account reviews on video for a couple of months. I am gonna do live streams, so don't worry, the account reviews aren't over, I'm not stopping them or anything. But I guess RipDeku was my final account review as a video. So now I'm actually gonna have to try for original content, and I think that this Friday I will most likely drop a video on either Taskmaster, Cyclops, Beast, or Bishop. I will let you guys vote. Because I'm gonna pick up Bishop and just complete the uniform collection. Why not? Or I could drop another video on where is she? Where's Storm? There she is. Or I could drop another video on Storm if you guys want. I will make a voting poll onto Discord and you guys can just vote for whatever the hell you want. And one more final minuscule thing. I only have 12 characters that are tier 1 right now. So now I basically moved all my characters from tier 1 to tier 2. And my next project will be to move all the Transcendent characters to Transcendent. And then finally all my leftover tier 2s to tier 3. And then eventually when tier 5 drops I will move my Transcendents and tier 3s to tier 4. So I can move some tier 4s to tier 5. Yeah, it's a tedious progress, but we're making progress. Look at this. Should have muted that. These are all of the characters that I don't have tier 2 yet. Yeah, look, I cannot even just fit them on a single screen. There's gonna be either the characters I don't own or the characters I have tier 2. It's like one line and 3 characters. So yeah, I don't know if I should stop because I don't want like... I don't want my Mega Tier 2 tickets and my Tier 2 tickets to end up like my Mega 6-star rank up tickets. Because realistically, they're not gonna drop 8 characters in a single update. There's just no way they're gonna do that. Also, we have an Advanced Potential Realization ticket. I don't know if I'm gonna use this in this video. Let's just look around and see if we find something we like. I kind of want to do Giant Man or Malekith because I got their uniforms, or Cassie because she's a support. I guess I'm gonna do... Who am I gonna do? Okay, one. Alright, Do Not Disturb has been turned on. I guess Bishop. Why not? He's getting a new uniform anyway. Oops. Okay, never mind, it worked. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that bell if you haven't already. And comment down below what you thought of my final account review for the time being. And yeah, I hope everyone has a nice weekend, a nice summer. I'm saying this as if it's my last video, but it's not yet. There's gonna be a final video because I'm going to Hungary for 3 weeks. But I may drop like a pre-recorded video in between those weeks just to like mess with you guys or something. I don't know. It's gonna be weird to not record a video for 3 weeks, then come back after a whole vacation and just record a video out of nowhere. But yeah, if you want to stay up to date with everything that's gonna happen soon, join the Discord. It's on my profile. And yeah, I already told you everything you need to do, so go and do those things. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.